Hey, welcome back everybody to another post-launch AOM stream. We still got some cool stuff to show off though, especially for people who are picking up the game later and stuff like that. You know, you might have temporarily missed out on Gat, although it will be available later. So yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at starting off where we left off last stream, same save file, just a little bit after first hour and a half of the game. We're just going to go straight to just unlocking Gat and talking about what it was like to work on him. Oh, he's still hiding. Your name's up on screen and everything. He'll appear when he needs to say something. So yeah, hi. I'm Josh Stinson, the video editor and stream host here at Volition.
Whoa!
And whoa! And on the couch and behind the couch today we have
Matt Entin, Senior Writer.
I'm Bryanna Lyndsey. I'm a senior effects artist.
I'm James Kotzian. I'm a systems designer. I think, is DDK back there?
No.
No.
Oh well.
No, just cardboard cutout of Pierce.
He has been known to crash back here, though, when he is in town.
Yeah, that's true. It's not totally out of the realm of reason.
But yeah, we're going to be taking a look at... Oh, also we have our community developer, Mike Watson, admiring the chat. Thank you, Mike! And yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
We're just going to go straight to unlocking Gat and talking about him. So I guess to start it off, everybody here, I guess including me too, I did the Binks, worked on Gat.
Mm-hmm.
Gat was a pretty late addition to the game, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Like, how late?
Like, real late.
Very late.
Yeah. It's,
Like, yeah. Too late. But he turned out really, really good.
Yeah,
so.
he was requested by a third party, and it was just like, oh, okay. And then I was very surprised at how quickly, like, everything about him came along. Because, like, I just heard, like, you know, oh, like, Gat's going to be in the game. Cool. It's just going to be Gat. He's not going to have any missions or anything. And then I, like, saw people going, like, oh, no, he's in the mission. He has his own 2 missions. He has dialogue with every other agent. He, like, it's like, whoa. This is, like, way more than I thought would be possible the amount of time we made him, but we did it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Luckily, by that point, we had gotten really good at cranking out agents. So we had done 12 before.
Right.
We kind of, like, had our shit together by then, and we were able to, like, be really efficient about cranking him out. And then Michael Shamer did his missions, and he did awesome work on his missions and was able to produce some really quality stuff pretty quickly. So
Yeah. Since this is early on, the only other agent we have unlocked right now at the moment is Rama, but Rama,
as I like to call her.
an agent I see lots of people using a lot. She's really good.
Oh, I love her. Like, I've been playing
Yeah.
at home, and like, I always live playing sniper type gameplay. So.
Yeah, it was when I was playing at home, like I checked the stats screen that's in the ARC just to see. I was curious which agent I had played the most because I had unlocked a couple by the point I was like 6 hours in or whatever. And yeah, it says my most played agent is Rama, which is surprising to me because I thought I was actually playing her nearly as much as I was. Yeah, I mean the bow's just really good.
Oh yeah.
It's
Very
so good.
satisfying.
Pulling the car here. Also, if anybody else wants to, at any point, if anybody wants to play a specific part of this to point something out, or whatever, just let me know.
Sure.
That was a cool trick that I meant to do. Just wrap my car around the tree intentionally. So with something else I've seen people say from the people that have been playing and have Gat in their game is when people are talking about like their favorite team combos, a lot of people have been saying that they just Gat is a permanent slot for them, and the other two the ones they rotate. I haven't actually been able to play as Gat much normally.
Oh yeah?
Like I played Gat a lot, but that was just because I was like learning how he played so I could capture footage for him for his all his tutorial banks that are in the game, but I haven't actually just been able to play as Gat normally.
Sure.
So I don't quite know, but
He's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
I will also say, well,
Ever
actually,
been in a
I'll
coma?
keep quiet for this.
Imagine the worst night of your life, playing on loop. One night, your soul's finest, serving and protecting the people. Next thing you know, Joe Shitbag and his merry band of fuckwits show up. So you do your job. But then, of course, your job gets harder. They send in Joe Shitbag's big brother. And maybe you get a little too enthusiastic, because maybe you don't understand just how flammable dark matter is. And poof. A year of your life goes up in smoke. You wake up to find they've replaced you with a machine. Some call it progress. I call it bullshit. Good to know there's people out there who agree with me. Now I'm locked, loaded, and ready for revenge. You know, just as soon as they take out my catheter.
The other thing is, too, because Gat came in so hot, and I had to capture him while doing a lot of other stuff, I haven't actually played these missions myself yet. I've seen parts of them, and I've been told about them, but I haven't actually played these by myself.
Gotcha.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
can
be
Do a
fun.
little playtesting with you.
Right.
Gat also comes with this badass cop car skin.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that skin. It's awesome.
And you can turn the sirens on.
What button is that to turn the sirens on?
Click the right stick.
Remember, I don't work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wee
The
woo.
only reason I'm doing this is because someone owes someone a favor.
Yeah, and that means, at least for the time being, you do work for me. So let's quit the guff, huh?
Can I ask what this is about?
KW Robotics is introducing their newest prototype, RookieBot.
Okay.
RookieBot features an artificial neural network that learns by observing. RookieBot is currently observing you.
Hi, Mr. Gat.
Great. My two least favorite things, partners and machines.
Ahem. We hope that by observing you, RookieBot will be able to add a human touch to Soul Metro.
Or maybe you just hire some humans.
Ha ha. Are you joking? Humans are emotional, unpredictable. Just play ball with me here, okay?
Yeah, so what type of agent is Gat, gameplay-wise?
So, to discuss Gat, I think we should discuss the limitations that came with him. That
Right.
were helpful. They're helpful limitations because they help to guide his direction. But Gat had a few things that he had to comply with in his design. First, he had to be approachable because he's an iconic character that presumably a lot of people would want to play. People would be pre-ordering in order to get him, so we'd want him to have a wide range of appeal to a lot of
Keep
players.
on doing what
Right.
you do.
Secondly, as with all our agents, we try to fill design space that other agents haven't covered yet to make them unique and interesting. Thirdly, we were designing around a personality. We had the set personality in mind.
Right.
Johnny Gat is defined as a character, so we can't. And that directs what his gameplay should be. You know, he is the epitome of going in guns blazing and getting things done
This
the
is gonna
hard
make me
and
stare.
rough way and like shortest path possible, right? So he's not going to be a defensive character. He's not going to be a character that relies on stealth or even like a whole lot of nuance in terms of like debuffing enemies or doing other subtle things like that. So he's all about being. He needs to be a character whose gameplay is very aggressive and offensive based and sort of like has this punching forward feeling to him.
Right.
So we had that in mind, and then also he, in this universe, is a cop. So he's. We need to think of what does it mean for Johnny Gat to be a cop in this universe, and the writers helped us sort of figure that out as well.
Is that all you
And
got?
how does that direct his gameplay? And for inspiration, we looked at a lot of John Woo John Woo movies, and there's a there's a call out to him sort of in his mayhem ability that you can see.
Yeah.
And specifically, we looked at the movie Hard Boiled, and there's this awesome scene in Hard Boiled where John Woo and his partner, they're going up this.
Chow Yun-fat.
What's that?
Chow Yun-fat. The actor.
Oh, okay, gotcha. They're going up this elevator in this hospital, and every floor there's like a ridiculous number of enemies popping out and firing at them. And Officer Tequila, he's got like his this shotgun, he's taking out people, and then his partner has like a pistol, and then he like picks up somebody else's like SMG and is like dual wielding the pistol and the SMG, and it's super hectic, and it kind of reminds me of our combat in the game, and it also just felt very improvisational. So we wanted to capture that in his gameplay. So to accomplish that, we took each piece of his kit and we sort of made it into a physical thing that's on his person. So we did that in the form of guns. So each part of his kit is a different gun on his body. So you sort of get the feeling that he's using the right tool for the right situation. And to go along with that, we also made each part of his kit have a specific functionality with not a whole lot of overlap, right? So each thing has its own purpose, and to use them the most effectively, you use the tool he has for the best situation. So that's the overall feeling of Gat that we were going for. You were just demonstrating his base weapon pretty well, which is a slug firing shotgun. So it fires out a single slug. So as opposed to a buckshot, it's a single target kind of weapon. And it has about a medium range and like packs a really big punch. It's very high damage per second. And then here you're learning about his special ability. So this is where he busts out his SMG and does a cone attack in front of him. And this is for dealing with groups of enemies well. And it's good for, Gat has a longer reload, so if you're sort of on the ropes and you don't have any bullets left, you can use it to get some breathing room and get people off your back. And stagger enemies while you have time to reload, stuff like that.
Totally. Yeah, I think from a visual effects perspective, it was really fun to work on Gat, but also kind of hard because he's got all of those different guns, but you want to make the guns feel firstly badass. Like that's kind of the visual direction with all of his abilities. You want him to feel like a total boss, because he is Johnny Gat. So before we started looking to make visual effects for him for Agents of Mayhem, we went back to some of these previous titles and looked at clips of Gat gameplay just to kind of get a sense of like the visual aesthetic, but port that kind of to the Agents of Mayhem visual style, because our visual effects style is it kind of matches the rest of the art style. But his slug shotgun was kind of a fun effect to work on just because it is big. Yeah. It is a shotgun, but it is also, this is like I think most of our shotguns in the game are just regular like buckshot.
Yeah.
We don't really, this is like the first slug one. So it has to be bigger, it has to be beefier. And the colors we pulled in, there's a lot of reds and oranges in him overall. It's
pretty aggressive
with
color.
a little bit of the AOM purple, just a little bit, but definitely, he's all aggression, and he's gonna mess you up.
Yeah.
When working on VFX like this, what is even the starting point for stuff like this?
Reference first. So, reference from like real world weapons. I spent a lot of time on YouTube looking up just regular people shooting off, slug shotguns in the real world, or like ballistic gel impacts. You can find those on YouTube. And then also, if you're pulling from previous reference, like somebody like Johnny Gat, you absolutely want to make sure that you're looking at previous games and previous effects from the scene.
Yeah, speaking of,
it's so good.
That's the John Woo call out. Doves flying in the background.
And I love the pistols in here too.
Oh yeah.
All of these are great.
It's a really good mayhem ability. I see a lot of people just say it's like the best one. I don't know about that, but it's an extremely good one at least.
I think it's a good representation of what Mayhem is in our game.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
flashy and powerful and over the top.
And those doves were. I'm so glad that those are in game and that they look so cool.
It took a little fiddling with to get looking right and to get technically feasible.
Yeah, I'll head then.
All those doves are animated and flapping.
Yeah. And speaking of, I was talking to our community developer like right before the stream started, and he remembered that he has a couple bugs that were reported for
good.
what it does.
Yes.
Yeah, he told me that those are ones you had found or something like that. So,
Well, in the process of making these doves,
I know.
we were trying to think of like specifically what kind of behavior should happen when they run into things.
right.
And the first couple solutions,
think?
one was just like we didn't have a solution, so they just did some funny stuff when they bounced off walls. And then the other one turned out to be like kind of a strange, morbid solution, and we ended up going with when they run into things, because we don't want them to just fly through buildings and stuff because that looks bad. So VFX gave us this nice little dove poof, and they poof into feathers when they run into a building or something. But yeah, we'll show off what the other two things were later.
We'll have those probably at the end of the stream. I still need to copy them off from the network. We just got those like a couple minutes before the stream started.
Oh, okay.
Doing just lying around.
I saw them though; they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Starting to think I should have worn something with extra pockets.
We'll get lucky on lock with the skins or something.
Oh yeah, he's got some great skins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his skins. They're pretty awesome.
I just got so fixated on jumping there. I forgot what I was gonna say. So with these missions, with the writing, was this basically the idea from the get-go? Were there any others that were like any ideas that were tossed around beforehand?
And James can attest to this, we kind of had an idea of where we wanted to take him right from the get-go.
Yeah.
We had this notion, because we already had the soul cops in there.
Right.
That, he had been in a coma, and then he and everyone else had been replaced by these robots, and he was embittered by his own technological unemployment. And then we wanted to put him in a situation, it's a very sort of classic trope of cop films, and he's the cynical old hand who doesn't play by the rules, and then you have the naive young rookie, very cleverly named Rookie Bot. Thank you, Ryan Arcade.
Rookie Bot.
We also have Chief, who's Chief Bot, who's your typical sort of like 1980s surly police chief.
Yeah.
But no, and it really came together nicely, and as you'll see, especially in the second mission, we got to do Gat in robot form as well, which was real fun.
Mm-hmm. I love all the typical like police line cliches like delivered in the deadpan robotic form.
Yeah, it reminded me a little of I can't remember the character's name because it's been so long since I played the mission, but was it like Warden Bot or something in Yeti's?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that a
Lie
little.
down and
Yeah.
he will come.
That's kind of a running joke. And Rookie Bot has dialogue that is very sort of wooden and stiff and robotic, but her delivery is actually quite, chipper and inflected with emotion, whereas all of Chief Bot's lines are like very emotive, but the read is the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the mayor breathing down my neck.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
And that was a big debate, but once Davey Mitchell ended up playing Chief Bot, who's also Red Card, and once we brought him in the studio...
Oh, really?
Yeah, and once we brought him in the studio, that turned out to be the funniest read of his lines. So we kind of felt it out in the studio, and that was the one that worked.
Cool.
I was also pretty impressed that like, despite how late Gat came in development, that we were still able to get like an animated intro for him. So I was like, oh, unlike the other stuff we worked on, this is just like, oh, a new agent all of a sudden. Like, oh god, can you do animation that quick? Like 2D stuff, but it's a pretty good intro.
Yeah, the pressure was on. Everyone sort of came together.
Could have ended up bad, but it didn't.
Yeah, no, we all worked together and we got it done. And I'm pretty proud of Gat. Like, he feels fun to play.
Yeah, and it's also like, when I first started using him, when he was like, quote unquote, first finished, and I was capturing video for him, I was impressed that like he felt like he was up to the same quality bar as every other agent in the game, animation wise, and like everything else as well. Didn't feel like he was, like a late addition that had to be compromised in some way just to, get him there on time.
Yeah.
Oh, I should go back to the arc actually. And.
Well,
The size of the dog in the
Oh, yeah,
fight,
you can do
but
that.
the
Yeah.
size
You don't
of
need
the
to do
fight
that
of
for
the
the
dog.
person.
Oh, right, it just would
Not that I
have dropped me
condone
right
dog
into
Yeah,
it.
that was good.
Good
Wanted
goodness,
to-
no. But, well, you know what I mean.
Him in anyways.
Yeah, Gat was definitely not a part of the core game for a while, so he could really only exist in DLC with the way that he came in.
Yeah. Oh, I unlocked the vehicle bay too.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, it's too bad I couldn't like bring in my my save file from home, but I've been playing on PS4 because that's the copy I asked for when we were. Oh yeah, when everybody got like their physical copy of the game, like when you would walk in there, like everybody got like cheered. while they're getting
that's
their
so
copy.
nice.
That was very nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
But a certified quarter-mile masterpiece for your transportation needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Good skin.
Yeah, that was pretty neat to like see that huge stack, all of our games there.
Yeah. It was weird to just see it like as a physical thing that you could hold.
Yeah, and also last Friday, right, was when we had the demo stations outside.
Yeah, I was
with everybody.
demoing for people.
Yeah, I was only around for a tiny bit of that because I'm also setting up for like charity streams and stuff, so I didn't have too much time to hang around. But yeah, it was really cool just seeing, because I hadn't really seen outside of like streamers, just like normal people playing the game and all that. So yeah, doing that was pretty cool. Apparently, I heard, I wasn't able to verify this, but Mike was telling me that like when we were setting up all the giant posters of all the agents and stuff, that Gats was in the police station.
That's what I heard. I did not go to verify.
Yeah, I'd go to verify.
Yeah, it's
I heard that
Would have been
too,
very
though.
fitting.
yeah. I'm sure we have some photos, although I haven't seen them yet. Yeah, I was just told like, oh yeah, Gat's gonna be in like the actual police station in Champaign. It was like, I'm glad they're letting that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was it like to write the reimagining of Johnny Gat?
Well, to be honest, we really didn't have to do much reimagining.
Yeah.
Just because he's basically the same Johnny Gat, who just happens to be, I guess, an ex-police officer, because he's obviously no longer employed by Seoul Metro.
Yeah.
Mayhem. But we just made him say murder a lot less. Because I played through the old games, I listened to a lot of his old lines, and he refers to murder quite a bit. And
He's a fan of the murder.
Yeah, and I just didn't imagine a police officer or even ex-police officer gleefully talking about murder.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
But yeah, and we, at least in this universe, officially made him Korean, and his real name is Ji-hoon. But I'm not going to commit to saying that is his background in the Saints verse. For all
Right.
we know, he could be, Vietnamese, Thai, Laotian. I'm just,
Someone's got a case
we'll
of
reveal all
cerebral
that in its
hepatitis.
own due time. But at least in the AOM verse, he is Korean and he's from Seoul.
It's good that we have a Seoul native.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
I was
game.
glad we were able to put that in too.
And DDK actually did improvise some lines in Korean.
Really?
In the studio for us, yeah.
Do we know what he said?
I think we verified that everything was on the up and up and he wasn't saying anything wildly inappropriate.
Or just like, hi mom, how's it going?
Are any of those lines in the game?
Yeah, it's one of his. I know it's one of his like arrival lines. He improvised some Korean,
Cool.
but yeah, he learned Korean, I believe, while working on Lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Fun fact, that little match coming out,
Uh-huh.
Ben Laws made it so it actually does damage.
I was just wondering
So
if that did damage because
so-
I was just thinking like that'd be really cool if it did.
it does. It just does a little bit of damage. So if you like do it twice on like the gas station, it'll explode. And it looks
Oh,
badass.
really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's rad.
That's rad.
And that match is not a reference to Sylvester Stallone and Cobra. It's a reference to Chow Yun-Fat and Hard Boiled again.
Right.
Because Inspector Tequila also chews on a matchstick throughout the film.
Mr. Gat, this is Auxiliary Officer Rookiebot of the Seoul Metro.
Yeah, what is it?
I am transferring coordinates to you now.
What is this?
The location of Project Gat.
Your little Johnny Bot experiment?
Yes. You see, the test run has not been, by legal parameters, a success.
What are you talking about?
Units with the GAT system update are unstable, often defaulting to excessive force for minor crimes, such as unlawful use of a laser pointer.
Well, sometimes in the heat of the moment, the line between excessive and acceptable gets hazy.
The program must be stopped. You must somehow hack into the system and revert the system.
If I do this, will all you boltheads get the fuck out of my life?
Affirmative.
That bus flipped right back onto its wheels. All the passengers are fine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They added seatbelts in the future.
You turn the lights on the cop car?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Never gets old.
No, I love it. Like, if you're gonna put lights on a cop car, you should turn them on.
I was a little confused to read on one of the Steam discussion forums that people thought that Rookiebot and Johnny Gat were potentially having a relationship together, or it was like wishful thinking or something.
Oh, they're already being shipped.
Right.
Yeah, they're already being shipped apparently.
Okay, here's a question. Have you written anything ever where people started shipping stuff afterwards?
Well, apparently with
I mean,
Rookiebot and
with
Johnny Gat, yeah.
Rookiebot and Johnny Gat, yeah. Because I just want to know, like, how weird is that?
If people want to believe that Johnny Gat and Rookiebot are having some sort of affair behind the scenes, they can believe that.
I just hope
Okay.
Rookiebot is of a good age. We don't
Yeah.
know how Rookiebot is.
Well, she's the new model, so you can't imagine she's probably just like a month or two old. But I don't know how these sort of laws work when it comes to
You know,
cybernetic
it's something we got to
organisms.
figure out in the cyberpunk dystopia that we live in.
But no, they would make a sweet couple. But no, that was never the intention.
Yeah!
Should probably help Gat get over his robot bias,
Yeah.
I would think.
It's a perfect narrative arc.
So these are Gat bots for people who are following along in the story, and they'll shout someone Gats lines at you as they're firing.
They also have sunglasses on, where the sunglasses glow, so they don't necessarily register as sunglasses.
Rookiebot, you're right. These new cops are giant assholes.
Yes, well, their AI is based upon you.
Sure, but I'm not like that, am I?
Also, You did engage them in a violent confrontation.
Yeah? Well, this whole thing was your idea.
I know. I am sorry, Mr. Gat. My neural network is currently experiencing stability problems.
Rookiebot. Shit.
We end this now.
Hey,
Sorry,
you looking for a bad time?
I'm real happy I keep picking up the Mayhem thing to just like instantly refill it.
It's quite. There's a lot of them in this mission, in the agent missions, because there's a lot of enemies you kill. So see, there's another.
Oh
one.
man, sweet.
Yeah. There you go.
Quite prolific in the agent missions.
Great. Now Legion's mixed in this too.
Back down, Gat. I already have you for the murders of officers SP-9914, SP-3876, SP...
Yeah, one of the cool things to do with Gat and other agents too is just like to, as you're falling from like a high jump, to like shotgun someone.
Oh yeah, it's like my favorite thing to do with Rama, especially.
Or his special, you can also use it in the air too. So it takes a little finagling, but yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You can direct it.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
Look at that. One thing, I'm gonna replace this Xbox 360 controller with a different one because like the right trigger is so like it's so squeaky. It needs like WD-40 on it or something.
Yeah. Going back to his kit, one thing that we tried to do with it too is like have sort of this this widening of crowd control throughout it. So your primary weapon is single target, but then the special ability you do, you can take on a group of people, and then your mayhem you can do basically anyone around you, right? So it has sort of this flow that goes from single target to like everybody around you, so you can kind of using depending on the situation.
Right.
Yeah.
Getting better with the headshot thing there. Hey, what are you doing?
You there?
Yes, Mr. Gat. I am back.
What happened?
I was struggling with the concepts of law and justice. While one is objective, the other subjective, both are intricately intertwined in the...
The fuck are you talking about?
Sometimes, in pursuit of justice, one must break the law.
I could have told you that.
But not to the extent that you break the law. That's why these officers modified with your moral code must be reprogrammed.
I should probably be insulted by that.
Now this is my idea of a good time.
Now you're looking for it.
Yeah, looking for it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Keep getting these things. Might as well keep using them.
Yeah, why not? There's an upgrade, a core upgrade you can get with him where it increases the rate of fire for that. So
actually, I think I have a core I could use right now.
Oh, use it. It's cool. So basically, it fires as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Because we just want the player to just feel totally badass and basically, just concentrate on firing that thing as fast as possible. One thing we didn't realize though was that I was watching a streamer and they were using like an auto clicker mouse, and I didn't even know those things existed. But if you like couple that with Gat's mayhem and that core upgrade, you can just like burn through people. And it's not, our game isn't designed to have like an auto clicker in mind, so it like breaks some things.
Yeah, I didn't know this existed either.
Yeah, me neither.
Now
but it's
like I know
it's a
there's like
thing you
auto
can
fire for
do.
controllers, but I didn't know there was one for a mouse.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
like how fast does it shoot?
Like extremely fast. The fire rate is once you increase it is very fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we can,
you basically just tear through anything.
See if there's enough enemies alive to do this by the time we get my mayhem up.
There will be. You fight a lot of people in this mission.
This mission's pretty satisfying because everybody's. I'm one or two shotting everybody, and it's just pretty satisfying. Oh, there it is. It's pretty satisfying when you get those missions where it's like, here's a whole lot of like lower rank enemies and just like, you know, sweep through them.
Yeah.
Officer Cats. Bending the rules. Shooting first. No respect for protocol. Isn't that what you always wanted?
I don't know. I'm starting to think that one Gat's enough for this town.
That's pretty cool.
Man, we haven't really been doing much melee with him either, but he's got his
Yeah,
got
melee
knife.
sash.
He's got some
slash.
perks to his melee too.
And it's pretty awesome. I love how he just like takes that knife out and because it's there on his character, and it's just
Yeah.
kind of nice. It's satisfying to see him use it and
Yeah.
rip through the air like that.
Yeah, I really like in Pedro did his model, so he definitely needs a call out for Gat because he looks awesome.
He looks great.
His silhouette with all the guns hanging on him is just so badass. And I think it's really cool that you just see all of his abilities like on him. Right, everything has a physical connection. Yeah, it's cool.
The other thing I really like too, I haven't really been able to point out too much, is I like the pose he strikes for when he's like falling after his third jump.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That one leg out.
Yeah, Will Tam doing the awesome animations. He did yeah, it's like kind of like a kick thing.
It's a really neat pose he like lands on while he's falling down after that.
His mayhem
jump.
poses are also phenomenal.
Oh, they
Yeah.
are. I love those. Like when he does his mayhem.
Behind the back. I love the no looker one. He purposely doesn't look because he doesn't need to.
Get back up here.
Love all those poses. Super boss.
Oh, they're all dead already. Whoops.
Yeah, definitely helps you out with that crystal upgrade.
Yeah.
That's it.
This mission's kind of cool too because there's so many cop bots that you can almost utilize that explosion that
Yeah,
they do
yeah,
when they die. So
I
you
just
can sort of get
realized
chain
that,
kills.
Yeah, I just realized that I was like taking some people out just by blowing up the cop bots first.
Yeah, nice.
This is your final warning, scumbag. Surrender.
Scumbag.
Or face arrest.
But this is your final warning. Surrender or face me.
Okay, dirtball. Looks like I will have to come take you in
Pause
myself.
before the
Mr.
insult.
Gat,
That was
G5
all in
has uploaded
studio.
himself
That was
into a
not,
requisition
like,
XSP1
manipulated
Pride
by
capsule.
our audio.
If you can
Oh,
access
yeah.
the
Oh, wow.
file
Yeah.
systems, I think you can use
He's
G5's
that good.
digital signature to override the COP unit. But be careful.
Don't worry about me, kid. This ain't exactly my first rodeo.
There we go. Oh, we haven't shown. So he's one of the agents that has the wall climb too.
Yes.
Which utilizes his
welcome
knife.
suit. Yeah.
The flip he does either when after like you do the wall climb or if you're like climbing up over, like if he auto grabs a ledge. It's really neat.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Do you know I interrupted my lunch for this?
Well, what were you eating? Microchips?
A bacon burrito dog. But don't tell my cardiologist. Now we can make this easy or we can make this hard. It's up to you.
You'll never take me alive, pig! I always wanted to say that.
I'm glad I'm handling this mission as well as I am because I know that the second personal mission for every agent has a the unlocked missions, the personal missions always have like a locked difficulty level to them, don't they?
Yes.
I seem to recall that.
They're
Yeah.
all pretty easy because
Okay.
we want players to
More,
learn the character without being punished.
Because I remember there was remember I think I did Braddock's second mission like the instant after I had unlocked her and I started playing at home. And I remember hers was one of the ones where I actually had to be kind of careful.
Yeah, hers is up there in difficulty. There's a range, there's a purposeful range of difficulties.
Whoa, watch out, Cat.
Braddock's is a little more challenging. This one's probably more on the easier side because you're facing all these sort of, it's just a huge quantity over super hard enemies. Nice.
Oh, I love that. So good.
Oni's personal mission is probably the toughest.
Okay, I haven't gotten around to actually like playing his at full yet.
It's pretty difficult, but it's cool, and it's fitting for his character. 'Cause
Yeah. I saw somebody playing it on stream a couple days ago, but I haven't actually done it myself. I think the last time I played Oni's personal mission was like when it was first being made, maybe. So I think it's fairly different than from what it was back then.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Get
So,
him.
yeah, they'll just keep coming until.
Got my Mayhem back up. There he is. Can't touch me.
Come on. Let's try and not escalate the situation. I'm going to need you to calm down and cooperate.
Keep interrupting his reload animation because I forget it's a lengthy one. There we go.
Nice.
There you go.
And I had only 8 days left to retire.
Rookie bot, now what?
Hack into the Pride Captain and revert all units back to OS 6.2.
But what'll happen to you?
I will become like all the other COP units, faithfully protecting and serving the citizens of Seoul.
Oh,
Killed all of them.
rest in peace.
We're just trusting that rookie bot didn't explode too.
Yeah.
Been an honor serving with you, kid.
You too, Mr. Gat.
Oh. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
I'm already
Guys,
working on the
it's
fan fiction in my
profession-
head.
It's mutual professional respect, all right?
I feel like when you do the mutual, like, professional respect thing, that just makes people want to be romantic even more. When they see it, it's like, you know, when people first started watching the X-Files, and it's like, no, they can't just be friends.
Tension is too high.
I'm gonna make my
Sexual
own
tension too high.
fanzine and print it out and distribute it and go like, look, this is how the X-Files needs to be.
Mustache trimmer.
Yes.
Magnum PI gun.
Yep. I love his Magnum PI skin.
I love it. It's so
Gat
good.
with a mustache. It's a sight to behold.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's early enough in the save file that I haven't unlocked the really late agency upgrade that increases the chance of skins popping up in chests. 'Cause otherwise, we'd probably unlock that pretty quick.
Yeah.
Because remember, once I got that upgrade, like when testing it out, I was like, oh, I got like 3 skins right in a row.
Don't I need a lead apron to handle these?
So he has some interesting gremlin tech that comes
right.
with him.
Do we have those already? Do you get some from?
You can build it once you complete his unlock mission, but you can
Okay.
do a console command.
This is actual retail versions.
Oh, it
There's
is?
no console.
Oh.
Yeah, we're actually doing like a normal ass playthrough
Whoa.
on like Steam and
Okay.
everything. So yeah.
Well, folks at home should get his gremlin tech.
Oh, you
I
should.
can describe it to you, and you worked on it. You did some awesome work.
Yeah, I did.
Basically, once we had the doves in, we loved them, and we're like, how can we weaponize them? That was the next thing we thought of.
Yeah.
So, naturally.
Shiny.
So we built into his gremlin tech where it's not just for him, any agent can use it, but it's the gremlin tech that comes with him. He'll call upon a swarm of doves that will just flock down and dive bomb people.
Oh, I just got one from a chest.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. I just got
for Gats.
Death from a Dove. Is that what it's called?
Oh yes.
All right,
Yeah.
go
Go
ahead
back
and
and
play
use
it.
it. That
Yeah,
what are the chances?
Yeah, Death
That's
from a
it.
Dove. Yep.
Equip that shit.
Yeah, we only have one.
Okay, use it wisely. All right, build up some Legion first.
Yeah. Also, Mike is sending us something here. Oh, he was just saying go build it and show it, but like, too late. You found one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's shoot some dudes. Get a decent amount of people.
So they will explode on impact. They're kamikaze doves, and they make some awesome noises too.
I love this. I love the sound.
And
for
they
it.
burst in some awesome explosions.
Yeah, the visual direction, the first pass of this effect was done by another artist, and he did a great job on it. We did some cleanup on it after, but the visual direction was Pillow Fight gone wrong. Like, just horribly, horribly wrong. Like, in the worst way.
Blood.
Guess I'll hold on to this.
But you gotta have some blood. I mean, if they're gonna explode, blood and feathers.
Guy over there. Hopefully they'll start coming soon. Also,
Just like, yeah, why not?
watch out.
There you go. No, they're safe. They have a bubble. They're fine.
I didn't shotgun their leg just now. It's fine.
I think if you start blowing up cars and stuff, it'll also increase your notoriety.
Get to some cars here. Get a second one if I'm lucky? No.
I think cars that are just sitting there, I think it'll also count.
The parked cars?
To take off that guy is lowering my ammo count. Just want the normal amount right now.
I could also talk about his synergies in his kit too.
Yeah. What are some of the other things, like combinations of stuff you can make?
Yeah.
With him?
So we also Gat was supposed to be a very approachable agent who makes a lot of sense as soon as you get him. But he also has some really cool nuance to him for players that like that, and some interesting synergies between the different gadgets and stuff you equip.
Yeah.
So one common theme is stopping power for him, and these are things that just make his beef up his shotgun, make it do more damage, but also he has like a weapon gadget that will make it disrupt enemies, so they can't fire for a short period of time, and you can combine that with things like he has another thing, he has a Legion tech, I believe, that makes it so there's a chance for him to knock back an enemy when he shoots them with his special ability.
Here's a good place to use it, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yep. So that's it.
It's so good. Oh my gosh. I love it.
Yeah.
This is like one of the best.
It's
Well, it's not like the best effect, but like it's one of the most fun and it's just
It's like when all the cuckoos attack you in Zelda, basically.
Yeah. that was kind of what we were going for. That and like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds or whatever, where like.
Please don't forget about the opening to the movie The Core, where all the birds get confused by.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, and they're running into stuff.
Yeah, and they all like dive bomb like. Oh, geez, they all dive bomb like stock traders and like birds get stuck in people's eyeballs and stuff. And yeah,
so good.
The Core is a really dumb movie that's also really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably my favorite Gremlin tech.
It's so good.
And I just love the noises. David Cazale made those noises. They're like.
The audio's awesome.
They're so annoying but so awesome.
We have some great, like, the audio in this game. I mean, even for the guns that Johnny Gat has, like, it just really adds that, like, oomph that's needed to make it feel, awesome and badass.
It like. Audio to me like always adds that last little bit that just that last 10% to anything.
Yeah.
That makes it so much better. Like the Doves didn't have audio for a long time, and it was still really funny, but it became so much funnier.
Oh yeah.
When the audio was in, it has a huge impact. Similarly with Gat's shotgun too. Just having that audio just made it feel so much more powerful. I was talking about some stuff with this kid. So yeah, he has like the stopping power thing.
Oh man. I have it on a very high difficulty for level 3 characters, level 4 I
gotta hope for those flurs.
Yeah.
He's got Gat has another build that's all about sustainability. So it'll be things like when Gat uses his special ability, he gets back ammo. so that if you're low on ammo, you can almost use your special ability as like a faster reload that also does damage, things like that. And then like weapon kills reduces special ability cooldown. So if you combine those two things together, then you're refreshing your cooldown faster, and then you're using your special ability more, so then you can get more ammo for your weapon. Sort of like cyclical things like that we have woven into his progression kit.
I can't promise that I'm not gonna die soon.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
It's
Got this thing cranked up.
earlier. I think it's on like difficulty. I think I left it at 6, which is what I was playing it as at home. But I also didn't try to take over any Legion towers, which is probably why I haven't died yet at home.
Yeah. Someone said to turn on no die. We cannot.
I can't. It's retail. That was one of the reasons, because it's like I just played a game with never dies. So stop.
Yeah, it's been really fun playing at home. Like I've been playing a lot of Daisy. Like she's always in all my.
Yeah.
Still need to get Yeti though.
I do like the fact that you can just make this a very challenging game.
Oh yeah.
It appeals to me.
Yeah, I've never been like. I mean,
Like we're not done yet.
it really depends on the game. Oh God. It's been.
Learn to drive.
It kind of depends on the game. Some things it's like, yeah, I want it cranked up to the highest difficulty possible. Other things it's just like, I just want it like kind of middle of the road where it's kind of hard, but like, you know, I'm not tearing my hair out.
You got a challenge, you know.
Yeah, it just really depends like what type of game it is.
Yeah, I don't need it to be hard for being hard. This for the sake of it being the hardest difficulty. I just want it to be challenging.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, if something's hard to pass, you know, you can always go back and like get a new agent that's better at something. I mean, I was having trouble with Hammersmith until I got Braddock at home.
Yeah, she's.
Because those turrets are mean. Those Legion turrets
Yeah,
are so
the turrets
mean.
will mess you up. But
Jewel's also pretty good for those turrets as well. 'Cause
Okay.
You just throw it out and you can hide behind cover and like heal the turret. The turret will take out those other turrets for you.
Yeah, I wish somebody would drop a star because I don't have any mulligans on me yet. So like when I die, I'm dead.
That's okay. I don't think there's much penalty for dying in the
Not too much.
open world.
Except my pride.
It's true.
Everything's at
Got a
stake
reputation to uphold.
here. Yeah.
Ooh.
I haven't actually driven one of these before.
Oh, they're kind of fun.
How the buses?
They've got some ramming potential.
Yeah.
I like that they're solar powered too.
We'll say that for a later stream, actually playing through Heaven Sent. Yeah, that's some of Gat. He's really fun. He's one of my favorites just because I'm always a shotgun kind of guy. As long as a game gives a shotgun the proper attention it needs, because there are some games where it's, you know, they go really nuts with the whole like, okay, shotgun is our short range thing, so if you're more than a foot away, all the pellets it shoots out of this shotgun instantly vaporize and don't hit anything.
Yeah, we wanted this to feel actually more like a heavy hand cannon.
Yeah, like
a
his
shotgun.
shotgun has a really nice range to it, I feel. It's nice, like kind of medium range
They
for a
always have more
shotgun.
guys.
Pretty crazy shit going on right now, man.
Wanted to drift a bus.
I think these buses look super cool. The details.
Yeah, I like the buses a lot. Those were something that got added in a bit later. I was really happy to see them in there just because it was like really nice stuff visually.
Oh, take that out.
I don't know if I can with this bus. Oh, I just wish I could boost with a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If only.
Yeah, here we'll actually curious about this because I haven't seen it, but I also haven't been able to check. Does anybody know if Gat appears? Well, I mean, he'll be in the squad, so he wouldn't. But does Gat appear in the arc? Does he hang out?
Yeah, he should.
He does. Okay, cool. I didn't know if he did that because I haven't been able to check.
Yeah, it's not all the other agents you're not playing as show up. So
Right.
It's random.
it is random.
Yeah, it's random. But, I mean, he's in my squad right now, so he wouldn't. But
Yeah.
But yeah. I was curious if he does, because I don't actually know what he says there yet.
He's big into esports.
Oh, is he?
Oh, is he?
Well, he's Korean.
That makes sense.
Esports are quite popular over there.
There you
So
are.
he does
I have
some of his
established
idols refer
connections
to
with some
his
very powerful
sports
people in
fandom.
the area.
That's
Oh
cool.
man.
Do they call it specific games?
We had some fake game names, obviously.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
want to violate anyone's copyright.
Sure.
Right. Boy, I sure do love Game of... No, I can't say Game of War, because that's a game too. I can't do any blank of blanks, because I'm pretty sure that no matter what combination of words you do, there's a mobile game that's got that.
You would
Yeah.
think, you would think Game of War would be generic enough.
I'm pretty sure there's a mobile game called Game of War.
No, there is.
Yeah, but that
There's a
lounge
lot of
area,
advertisement for it.
I believe, is where he hangs out.
Oh, and
I
here?
think someone in chat said he's watching TV. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, watching TV,
yeah.
okay.
That's cool.
Is Gat more of a fighting games guy, or more like a RTS thing, or...
No, he's big in. God, we can't really name any. He's a MOBA type of guy.
He's a
Okay.
MOBA kind of guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Gat care about his APMs? Wait, I don't know much about MOBAs. Do they care about APMs in that, or is that just a StarCraft thing? I don't know. I hope
Couldn't
somebody in the
tell ya.
chat knows. Alex, we're still working here. He
Nixon
would
says he's
definitely
writing a
be
song
telling me
about it.
everything there is about APMs right now.
Yo, so I think I found the sassiest pet in the game. If you go up
Yeah?
these stairs, yeah. Or like, you see that ledge?
Oh, up here?
Yeah. There's this pet, and he just looks so sassy.
Oh, wow, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't noticed them being that sassy
Yeah.
before. It's like almost a JoJo's pose.
Yeah.
Crap.
Well,
Hang out
I
with that
think
person.
We should do Sassy Pet as an agent.
Yeah.
Sassy pet.
That's their agent name, Sassy
Yeah.
Pet.
I've always
Sassy McFrassy.
I've always loved the idea of like an agent or just like in any game where you have like a bunch of like super talented people. If you just have like one joke character who's just like a guy, it's just like, we have all these cool superheroes, and then we got Bob from accounting. We had one slot open. He's really eager to like show what he can do. So yeah, sure, Bob's an agent now.
But we kept those types as base agents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows in the future,
Well, I don't know. I would definitely say Gremlin has more personality than a Bob would.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like, Bob's just
I would
like...
also wager not too many people would pick Bob for my team.
I would pick Bob.
Debbie from Legal.
Debbie from
Yeah.
Legal.
Debbie-
I think she would make a good agent.
Yeah.
Or like a spin-off game or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Is Debbie from Legal becoming a thing? Because
People in the
hope
chat
so.
really
she
want
gets
to know...
she gets one mention in one mission. There's no, we didn't do a visual on
Yeah.
her.
I forget what stream it was now, but yeah, several weeks ago, people really wanted to know more
Yeah.
about Debbie from Legal. And now it's a thing, I guess.
Well, it's implied that she was also an option for Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the Mayhem organization. But Friday opted for Braddock.
Good choice.
And could you blame her?
Nah. She's so badass.
Yeah. That's Gat. It's pretty
is
rad. I believe we actually have enough time to...
bug out?
To bug out.
Yes.
Let's do it. Bug City.
Yeah. This will take a few minutes here because I need to actually copy them off. Well, actually, I don't need to copy them off from that work. I guess I can just play them there. They aren't like gigantic files or
No.
something. It's not like, I'm going to download a 500 gigabyte build of the game or something, or however big our game was near the end. Funny enough, when you running a dev build, the game is way bigger than what it is when you download it.
Yep.
I think I have like a solid like 800 gigs taken up by the game right now in like dev stuff.
Oh my god.
Not even counting like all the videos I've captured for the game. Like if you count all the like raw footage I have for like just Binks alone, it's probably like 1.5 terabytes or something like that.
Wow.
It's a lot of video. All right. Okay, yeah, we got 2 Gat bugs and then just 1 general bug. I'm gonna have to. Oh no.
No.
You need to download a codec.
Yeah, these are.
Oh wait, just try playing it again.
No, this is because we grabbed these videos last minute. I just need to drag and drop it because the file associations haven't been made yet. Okay. We get all of them? Okay, yeah, we'll get all of them by doing this.
Cool.
All right.
This is the one solution we tried to do.
It's not getting picked up over here. That's weird. It's probably a resolution thing, maybe. Or did the game this just go black for some reason? Huh. Something weird happened here. Just a second. Like the instant I made the video full screen, it like
made everything black.
It broke something. Yeah. Just a second. We'll see what's happening here. It's probably a probably altered the refresh rate of the monitor, maybe.
Eclipse confirmed for AOM.
Yep. What you're witnessing right now.
Don't look directly into it.
Yeah, we just reached totality, so it's okay to look at. Don't worry. I mean, your eyes are gonna feel a little weird afterwards, but yeah, look at that. It making that video full screen altered the refresh rate of the monitors so that we couldn't capture it. This is what happens during when you try to stream things. So we won't make this video completely full screen so that we can watch this. So yeah, anyways, explain what you were saying.
So basically we had one idea that, okay, when the doves hit stuff, they'll just like go into ragdoll and like fall and they'll just die.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. So yeah. We realized that if you were to use it underneath a roof or something, things would just get real morbid real fast.
Oh.
And you would just see all these dead doves flying.
Now, if there were like, if there's extra audio for that, so you just hear like a whap, like, it's like hitting the roof or hitting a window or something.
Mm-hmm. So we thought that was just like a little too sad,
yeah,
a little too much, and yeah. This one had music mistakenly attached to it, but whatever. It fits, I guess. So yeah, this is when there was nothing that was happening when they hit stuff. So they would just sort of like hit things and then fly around like they're in zero gravity.
It was pretty great.
Yeah.
Glad we didn't ship like that.
I just love the birds like slowly rotating, like they're really confused.
I love those ambient feathers coming off too.
Yeah.
Just non-stop, just feathers all the time.
And then I don't know if you've seen this bug, but I think it's something a lot of people experience when they've been playing on dev builds and an agent didn't load in time when you try to switch to them, because this happens.
Whoa! Oh, yeah. I've seen this once.
Yeah, I've seen this a couple of times.
Holy moly!
Yeah, this has happened to me.
Oh God!
When
is this the German version?
Yeah, it looks like they were testing it in German. But yeah.
Poor Hollywood. Jeez. Oh God.
Wow.
Yeah, he's sticking around for a long time.
Yeah.
Generally, when it happens to me, it's like a split second of being like a weird nightmare and then like disappearing.
That's probably realistic. Like if we were in the future to have teleportation technology, like every 1% of the time, it would just like mess up and your body would just be like.
Yeah.
I hope not.
But yeah, those are some bugs. I really like the doves just falling.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Kind of more morbidly satisfying.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Gat. Those are some dove bugs. And yeah, that's the term I'm coining.
That's
now.
good.
Oh yeah, and I don't know how many people have noticed the tiny Gat peeking from the very bottom of the corner here.
Oh yeah. Who's that guy?
He's been here the whole time.
Oh, guy. He's Gat.
Just right below Bryanna's name tag. But yeah, that's Gat. We'll be showing off some more AOM stuff in the future. I mean, we still have some DLC stuff coming along. People in the chat were asking if we could we were gonna show off any Lazarus. That'll be later.
Soon to come.
Not yet.
Yeah, not quite yet, but yeah, we'll be streaming for when Lazarus is out too, because she is super cool, and as you were telling me, she is the most VFX agent by far.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Lazarus is just like VFX straight up flexing.
Oh yeah, no, we are so proud of her.
Yeah, like she's an agent with her basically is never a VFX like not happening, right? 'Cause she's basically a walking one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll be showing her in the future when she comes out, and we'll be showing off some other AOM stuff as well. I really want to have some people come on to talk about like the various bosses we have in the game, because we haven't really shown off the bosses too much, and there's some really cool stuff in there. So it'd be cool to have some people come in and talk about their work on those. And yeah. We'll be streaming every week. There'll probably be a break sometime in the near future because we're going to be moving all the stream stuff into a new room downstairs, a much bigger room where maybe one day I'll put in a green screen because that's what I want to do one day.
That'd be awesome.
Cool. I just want to have our couch look like it's inside the internet. That's my new goal for the streams, I think. So, but yeah, I don't know when exactly they'll be coming up. I guess when things get less busy, maybe. But yeah, for now, we stream every week on Thursdays, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific at twitch.tv/dsvolition. If you want to see any other streams where we talk about the agents or that really cool presentation we did about just how the animation was done for all the agents in our game, those are all archived on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/dsvolition, or VolitionTube. And yeah, if you want to follow us, see anything else coming up with AOM, DLC-wise or anything like that, on social media, we are AOM The Game on Twitter, as well as Facebook, and also AOMthegame.com for our website. I'm Josh Stinson. I'm the video editor here, and thanks for watching. On the couch today we had...
Bryanna Lyndsey. I'm an effects artist here.
James Kotzian, systems designer.
Matt Entin, senior writer.
And we also had Mike Watson, our community developer, moderating the chat, answering people's questions, talking to them. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, that was Gat, and we will see you next week with some other cool stuff from AOM. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.